Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to another adventure with Euro Truck Simulator 2, our Promods career. Today we have got a load of chewing gums. In American English would say chewing gum. We don't pluralize them there, but apparently in Euro Truck Simulator you do. And we'll be taking this on an 8-hour and 18-minute jaunt, taking us all the way up from where we are now in Edinburgh through Glasgow up into Broadford, Scotland, the northwest kind of tip of Scotland. We'll take a look at the map at that pretty soon. But yeah, we've got a full day here, 8 hours of driving. It's now 4 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, game time. I think it's kind of getting to the end of our 7th day here. And a lot of things to talk about on the way over. As I was coming over to pick up this trailer, right in a rotary, I saw 2 cars smash into each other. I think we're heading toward end times in this game. I've seen so many more accidents with AI drivers. We saw that the American Truck Simulator episodes too, where they're smashing into each other and merging and stuff like that. Crazy times here in Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator. We need to have our high levels of vigilance on here. But I'm looking forward to this ride. We're going to take a look quickly here at the map here as we head out in the morning. Let's get over in the correct lane. Thank you to all the people that have been telling me to drive in the left lane when you're on the left, when you're driving on the left side of the road. I do understand that. I tend to be in the right lane anyway, because in the US we have a ton of slow cars that go in the left lane, and then I drive in the right lane. But if someone comes up behind me, the most annoying thing with driving in the right lane, or the left lane in the United States, you know, the passing lane, if you would. The most annoying thing about that is when you're in that lane and there's someone going really slow in front of you. That just really bugs me. So I don't do that. I always try to get out of the way if there's someone coming up fast behind me. But I do feel like sometimes in the US in particular, all the slow traffic is on the outside lanes. It can be really frustrating to get stuck out there. It goes a lot slower. So I tend to stay in that and then shift over. I think each place's culture is different too, because I know we have states, like particularly the Northeast, where nobody pays attention to that. Everybody's all over the place. And then I've driven in some other states, particularly more, I guess, kind of more the middle part of the country, where people tend to always stay in the outside lane unless they're passing. So there's different kind of cultural norms with that, I think, in different parts and even within different states too. Anyway, we've got to get out of this lane so we can slide over here. And we have a little bit under 8 hours left. Let's connect as we get a little bit further down the road. Looks like we got great weather here. It's going to be a nice little ride. Oh yeah, let's take a quick look at the map. Here we go. So we've left Edinburgh. We're going to get gas shortly up ahead. Glasgow up here, cutting up through Fort William, and then up here to Broadford in the northwest corner of Scotland. That should put us potentially to be able to get out to these 2 islands here. I'd love to get to at least one of those while we're here. Then Faroe Islands and Iceland on the way. And some information about Iceland too, which I thought was really interesting. We'll talk about it as we get a little bit further out here. But for now, let's just kind of take a look at our chewing gum heading down the highway. So just a quick stop here to get some gas. Hopefully a quick stop to get some gas. Should be right down here on the outside. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, it's on the other side of this here. Okay, we'll just... Wow, this is, again, pretty narrow here. We're going to take that sign out. Nope, just nicked it a little bit. Not a problem. This is an interesting rest area here. Some of these corners, again, I don't know how European trucks do it. Although... there was a comment there. I am Malibu, I think, on the last episode. Oh, we're going to hit that tree. Oh, we went right through it. Nice. This is a little bit... I have to get my A game on here. I'm kind of taking it just kind of nonchalant here, and it's... Why are we finding a new route, Skye? We're okay. Calm down. We're just getting gas here. I am Malibu said he thought the roads in Sweden were narrower than the roads in Sweden in the game, which I find somewhat amazing because... I know from having driven in Sweden in our main career save, the original one, those entrance and exit ramps in Sweden were so narrow. I constantly was clipping those guardrails. But apparently in real life, he thinks they're even narrower, which is hard to imagine. Swedish drivers must be really good. But anyway, we will head down the road here. 7 hours and 15 minutes left. Let's connect again shortly. Rut-row, problems here. Hopefully this car will swing around, but... Yeah, I think we got this. Again, detours are optional. We're going to swing by the police officer here. Swing by the police officer here. Just kind of make our way down here. This car is not creating a problem. Just slide by it. We got inches on the right side there. Do you see that? Oh, we made it. Perfect. Yes, this chewing gum must be delivered, of course. We cannot delay. No tarrying for road detours for us. Oh, that's a good one. Those always create this little rush of adrenaline. I'm certain one of these times we're just not going to make it. It's going to be catastrophic, but so far so good. I don't know what the route is doing up here ahead for us. It's sending us in all different directions. Why? A little bit baffled why it wants us to go that way. Oh, I see. We're going through Glasgow and then coming back here. Now it makes sense. Oops, speed limit 30. Let's calm down here, everybody.
Please watch the speed limit.
All right. Well, that was a little bit of a rush, but Glasgow right up ahead. Let's check it out and see what it's like once we get there. Oh, that's kind of cool. A big part of the city off there on the other side. We can't get over there. Whoops. Don't get a red light violation. Good. See, like the church tower and stuff like that. Those feel like they're well, we can't go there. The road ends here for our adventures in Glasgow. But yeah. Anyway, we're glad to be here. And right around the left here should be a recruiting agency and another dealership. So we'll pick those up as we head through here. That's actually the reason I wanted to come here. One, to see the city a little bit, but two, just to check out and see if we can get another recruitment agency. Because again, we're heading towards our third purchase truck in addition to ours. DAF dealer, there we go. Recruitment agency, nice, we got that. DAF dealer right up ahead here, perfect. Get that too. Bing, nice. We'll head back out of town. Yeah, because I do want to get our fourth truck, our third hired driver, and that should put us in another place to kind of do well financially. And I was looking at our other two hired drivers so far, right? Scarlett and Chris K, the explosives guy with the vacant stare and things like that. And they're both making between about 1,000 and 2,000 euros a day. So roughly about 3,500 euros a day for us. And I think that 400,000 euro loan costs us about 5,000 a day. So as it stands right now, until we improve their trucks and level them up, they are kind of costing us money. We kind of got to cover for them a little bit with what we make here. But that's to be expected. And I think then, after a while, they turn the corner, their skills get better, we can improve their trucks and things like that, and life just gets generally better for us all around. They'll start turning a profit for us, but it's going to be a while. I do want to add that another truck and hired driver to get the base, the garage in London all filled up, because I think that will, again, kind of grind through this long loan process and then start making money here, because we are 500,000 euros in debt at the moment. And if you recall, at the end of the last episode, we upgraded the engine on this truck, and now I think it is 400 horsepower, which is, I actually noticed the difference compared to where we were before. It's gotten just a little bit better, about 10% better, but starting to get a little bit more noticeable here. Looking good. So we'll get back out on the highway, heading up towards the northwest coast of Scotland, and we'll check in a little bit. We'll talk about the contest next. So we'll see you in a few minutes. A little bit under 5 hours left. This has been a really fun drive. This is kind of winding, split highway here, just kind of floating down through Scottish countryside. We've got this, looks like a lake now on the right-hand side, or a river or so. Very little traffic. The weather's been beautiful. The roads are great. Just these curvy, windy roads that are just been really fun to drive with this truck. It's just like not too much hills, so we've been able to handle kind of the load and keep our speed up and stuff like that. But it's been just this kind of stuff. This is the first time we've had water around us. It's mostly been cutting through fields and woods, but this area in particular feels really, really well done. This is fun. It's the kind of area you come to if the real Scotland is like this, then I want to come here and explore. This is pretty cool. And speaking of which, there was a comment on the last video, and I'll add the name here. The name eludes me at the moment. When we were driving up kind of along the northern coast of Wales, I wondered, is that what it looks like in real life? And I think it was Mike Bird pointed out, said, yep, that's exactly what it's like in real life too. So that's good to know. I mean, I feel like in the US, and that's where I can kind of speak to it a little bit better, an American Truck Simulator anyway, they do capture the states and the feeling of the states, but I was curious with like Promods and things like that, how well they capture that same feel. But this in particular feels so much more, it's just a little bit, it's unique. It's got a little bit better kind of filling out. It's not so cookie cutter as was some of the parts of Ireland and stuff like that. This is just really fun to drive in. Highly recommended. Big thumbs up to Scotland in Promods so far. This is really cool. And the hills off in the distance, there haven't been many towns and stuff like this. I would think that the northern part of Scotland would be, I mean, look at this. This is cool. We got to take a picture in a moment. I would think it would be more populated, but maybe this is kind of actually what it's like, is a lot of kind of open country and rock. And whoa, we're going to go slow here. I don't want to tip over. Again, knock on wood. We have yet to tip the trailer over to capsize or to flip it over in Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator in about, I'm going to say 300 hours, at least on Steam, but that's not necessarily a good sign because sometimes I've left the game accidentally running overnight and stuff like that too. So probably about 300 hours, which, I'm just kind of rambling on here, we're about halfway in our drive now, which compared to, this looks cool coming up, compared to some of the hours that I see when like SCS software tweets stuff out, they say, how many hours you got? You know, people with like 1,500 hours, 2,000 hours in one game or the other combined and things like that. I'm curious for people that are watching the channel, how many hours do you have in the game? And this is really cool what we're driving. I don't mean to keep changing the subjects here, but whoa, this is a really fun drive. Oh, this is so cool. Check this out. And it is definitely picture time now. Alrighty, photo taken. But yeah, how many hours do people, I'm curious how many, like people that are watching this, how many hours do you have played in the game? And which one is more, American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator? But I would be curious to hear how many hours, because I think I'll get my official number, my actual number for the next episode or so. I think I'm between 100, I think I'm over 200 hours in one game, 150 hours in the other. So not a lot compared to a lot of people that have driven a ton here. Oh, this is so cool. Look at this bridge up here. This is so well done. This is my favorite Promods area so far. I like Northern Wales, but I like this better. This is as good as anything SCS software puts out by far. This has been just a really sharp drive. So much fun. This might be one of my favorite drives in Euro Truck Simulator so far. I mean, look at this. We got rivers and off on the side. We got a bridge here. We got the sunshine. We got the rock formations. So cool. Anyway, I'll keep gushing for a little bit. 3 hours and 30 minutes left. I'll be back in about a little bit as we get further down the road here. So we are passing through the little town of Fort William here. Fort William discovered. Oh! I was slowing down for the town and I thought there's no police officers here. And then that police officer darted right in front of us and nailed us. Was that 800 euros? We're up into the happy high speed limit speeding violations. Just as I was thinking to myself between this and the last time we talked that I was going to try to get a perfect delivery. And yeah, we haven't had a perfect delivery for a while. Oh well. So much, not a perfect delivery this time. That was kind of expensive and painful too. Oh well. Anyway, that was Fort William. It cost us about 900 euros. That probably funds the Fort William Police Department for quite a while there, that little town back there.
At the roundabout.
Bah, that's a cow. Wait, I can do better. Oh, nope, that's not it. I lost it. I gotta practice more. Here. Exactly 2 hours left. This ride just keeps getting better and better. I mean, check this out. This is so cool. I think Euro Truck Simulator in the whole is a more urban feel than American Truck Simulator. But this ride here, look at the rapids over there. We got the trees and the slopes and the blue skies. This is one of my favorite drives in either game so far. So much so that I think I want to delay going to Iceland to explore things like this a little bit more. I mean, look at that. That is so cool. This is just awesome up here. I want to come here in real life. This just got tossed onto my bucket list. I didn't know it was so spectacular. It'd be really cool to rent a car and come up here. Maybe do some camping or some biking or something like that. This is awesome. So yeah, I think I want to drive around a little bit more in Scotland before we go to Iceland. This is really fun driving. Anyway, I've gushed a little bit about that. There's one last thing I wanted to mention before we get to our final destination, because we're about an hour and a half away. If you didn't catch it on the American Truck Simulator episode, there is a Steam gift card giveaway going on the channel right now for about another 5 days or so. You can still qualify, probably actually about 6 or 7 days. And the instructions, I'll put them down in the description of the video, but the short description of it here is that you go to the first Euro Truck Simulator 2 episode on Custard Prophet's channel. Custard Prophet is another content creator who he's helped me out a lot when I was first starting out, and he has just recently started a career in Euro Truck Simulator 2. And so to qualify for the Steam Card gift card drawing, go to his Euro Truck Simulator 2 episode number 1. The link is down below in the description. I'll put it at the end of this video here, and then watch the video a little bit, say something nice about it, and then add in a comment, say something nice about it, and in your comment put hashtag Blitz, and then I will do a drawing for random one person, one comment there in an upcoming episode. And the other qualifier is that you have to kind of let me know that you saw that you won within like 3 days after we pick it. If we don't hear from you in 3 days, we'll pick somebody else after that too. So yeah, go to his channel, check out that video, and then say something nice about his video. And it's hard. Like I saw in the first one, he was kind of he did the easier backing up and stuff like that. He's getting there. It's hard in the beginning to get these kind of downward. Whoa, it's a pretty sharp turn here for sure. So yeah, but I think he's doing great. It looks really good. I think he's got 3 or 4 episodes up now. So if you would like to get a $25 Steam gift card, and I'm pretty sure those I can do anywhere in the world, right? And you can either email it to you, and it converts it to your local currency, or you can befriend me on Steam, and then I can just send it to you that way. And I'm pretty sure those are good internationally to anywhere. So go check it out. There we go. About an hour left. I'll see you as we get close to our final destination here. But this ride, yeah, I mean, this is so much fun. All right, I said I wouldn't come back until we get there, but check this out. This is so cool. Look at this bridge. This is neat. Yeah, I am so impressed. I keep saying it, but I did not expect this. This is so far exceeded my expectations of what I thought Promods Scotland would be like. This stuff is great. This is seriously one of the best drives I've had in the game. Isle of Skye, is that where we are? It's Skye's Island. She's our voice here. That's where she comes from. This must be her hometown. That's so awesome. I hope she's not as upset and angry now, maybe, that she's here in this hometown now. I see my mirror. There you go. Yeah. Oh, that was a adventurous rotary. I would not want to be there with a big load. So we're in the Isle of Skye. This is where she's from. That's so cool. This day just gets better and better. This is one of my favorite drives ever. This might be my top drive ever. That would be interesting. Come to me. Oh, loan installments. Well, we started with, I think, 39,000, and now we have 30,000. So we've driven all this time, almost 8 hours or so, and we've lost about 10,000 euros. The 880 euro speed ticket in Fort William didn't help, but that would be interesting. I wonder what my favorite episode is in Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator. That would be something, because there's over 100 of them in that base, the first career, and I think there's 80 something in American Truck Simulator in the first career. Is this truck going to wait for us? Bus going to cut us off? Whoa. Woof. Bold Scottish drivers. I wonder what, but this is one of my favorite rides for sure. This is great. We are almost here. That was a fast drive. And we are in I wonder though if we're going to get a good job out of here, because I can't imagine there's a lot of industry here. This feels like a very small town. And maybe 1 or 2 industries here. Broadford, right here we go. Hey, it's the Walmart from America. It's the same thing, isn't it? Is this it? 50% off too. Yes, it's the same Walmart. This is amazing, except they put posts over there to kind of screw us up more. Oh, a 40. Yeah, like, oh, right there? Okay. I'm a little disappointed that it's a 40. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a U-turn over there. I think a European truck can most definitely do a U-turn here, and then we'll just pull right back down here. This does feel like a 40. I was hoping for a 90, though. This is definitely the same footprint for the Walmart thing there. And they got the trailer in our way. Sure enough, we need to make a U-turn. In the last American Truck Simulator episode, I didn't think I could make a U-turn because there's always a trailer there. And then we came there, and there wasn't a trailer there. Oh, look, they got garbage on the ground. Come on, Scottish people. Clean up your parking lots. But now, of course, when we try to make a U-turn, it's in our way. But fortunately, these nimble Euro Truck Simulator trucks are no problem for this. don't think we're gonna. I think we're gonna have to back up to this maybe a little bit. Maybe not. Yeah, we will. But this should be easy enough. Just a matter of getting straight and going back. We are in almost perfect line with it now. This is can't miss kind of stuff. There we go. We are home. Chewing gum to the 50% off store. What is that? Ika supermarket. We know it's Ika, but it's just the Walmart here. We are here. All right, let's tee this up. Get our money. That's a little discouraging because I think we made less than we... Oh, 9,200, some bonuses. So we got 10,600. Did we make level 7? Yes, nice. We can get another level here. We are still an enthusiast. So we spent about 10,000 euros and we made about 10,000 euros. The question is, what do we want to get to try to get more jobs? There are really... So high value cargo, we've got, it just qualifies for it. Fragile cargo qualifies for it. Eco driving doesn't matter for the kinds of jobs you get. The three that matter for the types of jobs you get are ADR, long distance, because we'll be able to drive longer distances, and then fragile cargo has 2. Oh, just-in-time delivery has 2. It has important then urgent. So we want just-in-time, long distance, or ADR. I think let's do one more in long distance. I think that might get us more jobs than a category of ADR. The next, I think we'll go for flammable ADR, one more just-in-time, and then kind of bounce back and forth there. All right, let's apply that. That's good. Now the question I want to see for our next episode, what are we going to do? Do we have any jobs here coming out of Broadford? Anything? One thing, to Bergen. All right. Well, maybe we'll go to Bergen then, because we can probably come back, right? And it actually takes us, most of the drive would be in Scotland. We'll go to the Faroe Islands, then to Bergen, and then into Norway. So, yeah, I think that should work, right? And then we'll come back, do more in Scotland, see if we can get to one of those islands, and then head up to Iceland. But I'd like to get a little bit more driving around here, too. Kind of the central portion of Scotland. We'll figure it out. But that looks like it's really used packaging, too. That's pretty... that doesn't pay very well. Anyway, I'll put a link down below to the episode on Custard Prophet's channel. Go check it out if you'd like to win a $25 Steam gift card. Look forward to your comments down below. How many hours have you played in American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, or driven in real life, if you know that as well? Do truck drivers keep track of your hours driven in real life? So many questions. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Link to the next episode will go up there pretty soon. Bye.